Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Eastern Michigan Eagles taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will have the football first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Run it with the fullback. Runs through a tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him. Great job setting the physical tone. And they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got them back on their heels.
They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Roberson. He's got him. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Eastern Michigan's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Under fire. Got his man downfield. There he goes. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Just keep slinging it. Catch in the middle. It's locked. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Eagles have their offense in high gear. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Kim. Caught. Quick spin on the run. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Wheeler. It's a seam wide open. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Eastern Michigan has moved into the red zone. Power football with the run. Shakes off the defender. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Rides the back on the option to give. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. To the air, it's Roberson. The throw to the outside is complete.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Defense looks as if it's coming. Catch in the middle, it's Lockett. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quick completion to the right. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Eagles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle, it's Wheeler. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Wyoming is ahead in this one, but there's still time on the clock, and unless Josh Allen puts on that Pokes uniform again, this could stay tight. They're up by 11 over UNLV.
It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Eagles! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Henderson. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through.
And I love these offensive coaches going right back to your guy. I believe in you. Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, he's repaying the favor right now to his coaching staff as well. And doesn't it just seem like he's running with a little bit more juice? He looks like he's ticked off.
And stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Morrow.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Roberson. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Bulls will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll run it from the gun. And some room to work. He's loose. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And he's all bottled up, and now it's first. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The lone back's got it. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Forced out of the pocket. Rolling right and going deep. The catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Here's the handoff. Got a little space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Scanning the field, it's Kim. Fires one high and deep. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more.
There he goes! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Eastern Michigan going fast.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Swings it out to his running back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Kim. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Catch is made at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Kept it, and he's past the marker. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. And the Bulls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Snagged in the middle. It's McMillan. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Bulls come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one, and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together and get one of those long drives going.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield. It's Snow. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
It'll be third and long. To the air. It's Roberson. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Punt is in the air on 4th down. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's McMillan. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Back to throw, it's Roberson. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. A strike downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Bulls are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a third down play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. With the catch, it's Snow. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulls. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a two-possession lead.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Now on third down for this offense. To the air, it's Kim. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Caught behind the line. It's Rooks. They will score! Touchdown, Eagles!
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense.
And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out, and it's going to be a 1st down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. Touchdown, Buffalo. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That should move them closer to this elusive 2nd win of the year as they build this 4th quarter lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Fresno State is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 22 over Nevada. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gives it on the option. He breaks a tackle. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Kim. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Now the play fake. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. Oh, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on first down. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
To the air, it's Kim. Here's a heat. Firing deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. 4th down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Here's the pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Lockett. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Rooks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to...
Lots of running room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. Lowers that shoulder. Touchdown, Eagles! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Quarterback may change this route. Got out of trouble and throws. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got him downfield. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Now from inside the red zone. Moving away from pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Wants to go up top. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it up. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. The play-action fake. Oh, they're after him. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Zings it complete to the right. Strong, firm tackle. A fourth-quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Rushes on him. They brought the heat, and they get him on the ground. And a 4th down sack stops this drive cold. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Roberson. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick release by the QB. Turning it, headed to the end zone. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buffalo! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. Ball is dropped, incomplete, and that will do it for this one. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.